Drone's over there.
On this week's video, things did not go as planned.
So our drone is up in the trees, like way up in the trees. I'm so scared. I don't think you should do this. Well, the contraption kind of worked. We were close a few times.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mike.
And I'm Mary.
And together, we're doing something different with our lives. If you've been following with us for a while, you know that we live in a 43-foot fifth wheel, specifically a Forest River Sabre. It's been our home for a bit over 2 years now, and we don't really plan on living life any other way.
But it's not just Mike and I. We do have 3 kids, which 2 are Irish twin toddlers, and 4 cats. Today we are exploring, which is something we do a lot if you've seen some of our videos.
We're checking out the effigy of the walking man that is believed to have been built around 1000 AD. It's speculated that he has horns or is wearing some kind of horned headdress such as a bison. It was first reported back in 1859 during a land survey for a road being built. It was originally 214 feet long at his shoulders and 48 feet wide.
Their head shape.
But they built a road through it anyway and destroyed his feet and lower legs. What makes it so different from other effigies is that it's pretty rare to have a human-shaped mound. Most mounds were geometrical designs or animals, so this is a rare sight for sure.
It's always cool to see things from different angles, but as you can see, his legs and boots are a bit goofy looking. Some mounds have been destroyed for building purposes, but those that remain are now protected by state law.
This mound was the first in Wisconsin to receive National Historical Landmark status, and in 1907 it was purchased for preservation purposes, and they highlighted the mound with lime or chalk.
Right now, we had to paint a rock to hide. Follow Daddy!
This is where it gets interesting. I never went that way. We gotta check that out sometime. You can go down into there. No, I think we'll probably want to go up.
So we started going up the bluffs, but quickly realized there was a lot of poison ivy just kind of everywhere. So we decided to pick the kids up and hightail it back down the 50 feet that we did go up before we were like, nah, probably a bad idea. We decided to try the lower trail instead and go into the bluffs instead of on top.
Mike got some serious poison ivy last year, so bad that he had to go to the ER like 2 times, and bleeding and bubbling. So we went back down, going to a flatter, more grassier trail.
I came and hiked this trail a few days prior. It was kind of before all the foliage had sprung up, and just the several days in between was enough for all the leaves and stuff to kind of start springing open, and it was enough to show how much poison ivy was really there. When it's just the vines and there's no leaves, there's not really as much like to get the oil on you from that actually causes the rash, unless of course you like break open the vines. But when the leaves are out, just brushing up against the leaves, you can get the oil on you. So we decided to play it safe.
Just be careful, I don't want a rock to fall on us.
That's where they got all the rocks to build that road.
At this point, we walked back to the car to get some drone footage of this area. We usually keep a bin of assorted toys for the kids in the car and some chalk, and I brought that out for them to play with while Mike was getting some shots, but that did not last very long. Now, this video did not go in the way we saw it going. This was not planned, but life decided it wanted to throw a curveball.
So the drone flew fine earlier when we were at Man Mound. I don't know what it was now, if it was just because it was a bit windier, but I've had in some pretty good gusts before and still haven't had issues like this, so maybe I grabbed a bad propeller out of my bag. Once I got it up into the air, one big gust of wind hit it, it did a flip, and then totally lost all control. Started going haywire, dropping down quick, and I couldn't really do anything. It flew right into the top of a tree, like 50 feet up in a tree. So now we got a whole nother task. How the heck are we gonna get this thing out of the tree?
And we can't just leave the drone up there because, well, it's expensive, and because I have a memory card in there and I'm not willing to lose all that footage. So the first idea was to just climb the tree.
So our drone is up in the trees, like way up in the trees. And Mike's gonna go fetch it. Hopefully. Can't even see it from right here. There's Mike. And the drone. It's right there. It's a long way with a broken knee. Alright, so I got this. And I don't know. So I just throw it?
You gotta probably have to come closer. I don't know if you can throw that far, but whenever you get within throwing distance, you can throw it.
This is sketchy. This is probably all poison ivy, isn't it?
No, I checked. And none of that should be from that direction. I didn't really see anything.
Can you catch?
If you think you can throw that far, that's a long ways.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's lucky.
Alright.
I started climbing as high as I could. I made it pretty far, probably like 30 feet. And then it started getting kind of sketchy, and I was looking down, and I was like, alright, I can die from this height. It's not worth dying. It's only a $700 drone.
I'm so scared. I don't think you should do this.
It's expensive, but I'm not gonna die for the thing. On to plan B. Take my bow fishing reel and tie a water bottle to it. I was hoping I could throw it up there high enough, kind of hook some branches, joust them around. Let it down, there you go, fast. Maybe get the thing to fall down. So, that's what we tried.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Tried that for a while. Got really frustrating. It was like right out of reach where I could throw it. You gotta go like straight up. I don't know. It's getting pretty light again. I'm gonna refill it after this. I'm gonna refill it now. I don't think it's gonna be light enough.
Gotta refill it. It's getting too light.
Good, because it would have just gone right to the crotch of that tree. The thing was so high up in this tree, so we had to give up on that too. I'm gonna get a shotgun.
You're both like a fucking dog.
So plan C, the shotgun. No more games. This thing's coming down.
So the contraption kind of worked. We were close a few times. Drone's over there.
I'll shoot the whole tree down if I have to. Now, I'm not going to try and shoot the drone, of course, but it was dangling by the small branch, so figure if I shoot the branch should fall with the drone. I was right. A couple shots in, got that thing to fall.
Might get it with the bottle now.
Turns out it was actually pretty successful. Got it to fall a little bit, but still, the whole branch and drone combo hung up just maybe 5 or 10 feet lower than what it originally was. Still a little higher than I wanted to climb, so we decided to go back to the old bottle and bow fishing reel.
It's gonna go through both trees and hopefully pull it out of that one at least. I don't know. Maybe I could throw it from over there, but then we're gonna get stuck in this dang tree every single time.
And just only reel it into that point. Man. Oh, I think I'm onto something here. I got the bottle and line over a branch above it, and now I can kind of use the bottle to kind of like knock the branch around with the drone attached to it that's stuck in the crotch of the tree. Pretty frustrating, but with a lot of persistence, I was able to knock it out of there.
Oh, you got it. I see it. I think went kerplunk. Which way are you gonna go to get it?
Down in that way that I went to climb the tree.
The drone definitely hit rocks. Probably broke the gimbal and everything. Oh. Drone's probably dead now.
You see the red light over there?
At this point, I'd pretty much written the drone off as just being destroyed.
Yeah, I see
That
it.
far of a fall, hitting right on rocks. It didn't
careful
sound
over
very
there.
good.
So I know there's a couple really nasty prickers in here.
Had to go in there and get it though, and hopefully not get any poison ivy getting to the tree again.
Recovered. I broke.
A lot of scratches. Gimbal still seems to be intact though. That's the expensive, unfixable bit. Level scratches. This bit was already broke. That might be why it even crashed in the first place. It seems to turn.
That would have been so bad to just have that up there forever.
Too much memory card back.
Yeah, I do. After all that now, we forgot to hide the rock, the painted rock. So now we're going back to hide the painted rock. The ship's hopefully almost over.
Hit the subscribe button and maybe the bell if you're feeling up to it, because you watched the whole video till this point, so it definitely entertained you. Meaning you will probably enjoy one of our other dozens of videos we have on our channel. We are going to be moving our rig, making a big purchase, and you're definitely going to want to see us renovating our catio. Thanks for joining us this week and dedicating your time. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Want to hide that rock by that tree?